Hello world, Darin Martineau here from Master Magic, and this is going to be a really incredible video because I've put so much into this video. I have a new format which I put up a video post before, so today is the channel's Fantastic Friday, and what we have for you is all the latest news in the magic world. So I'm Darin Martineau. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, please like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it very much. Where we're going to do magic product reviews, magic news, and all kinds of amazing things here. Okay, so we're also going to talk about the new products that I'm creating as well. So first, I want to get your heads up on some new magic to go and check out that has just come out, and haven't had a chance to review everything just yet. Some of it, but this is the stuff I'm most excited about right now, currently, and that is one of my favorite magicians is Daniel Garcia. I'm going to promote anything by him, but he's got a new thing called One Card, which you want to check out. I'll put a link to it, or just put in One Card by Daniel Garcia, and it is incredible. Thought of card into a mini envelope, folded up, and all I got to say is it's a very strong piece. Okay, the next one is Quantum Aperture by Callan Morelli. I really like Callan Morelli. He's got some very original, very super visual magic. This is really incredible. You show a hole in the card, set it on your wallet, and this is, you can move the hole. This is a very super visual piece. I highly recommend this uh, if you want to check out some super visual magic. The next up is something that can be used for close up, parlor, or stage, and it is called Firefly by Titanus. And you can produce light from your bare hands. You can enhance coin magic, card magic. You can enhance all of your magic with this piece. Um, I think it goes for about 60 bucks right now, but this is I don't have it yet, but it's definitely something I'm going to put into my show because you can use it, like I said, for close up, parlor, or stage. I'm very much an old school magician. Like one of my favorite magicians is Doug Henning, and if you watch some of his old shows, he shows that he is a master of close up, parlor, and stage in his shows. So if you haven't seen his shows, go check those out. Okay, the next up and coming product. Some of these I've reviewed, and I'll do full reviews on them, but some of these is just like a heads up. Okay, so the next one I'm really excited about is called 52 Farewells by Jeff Lotta, and I do a lot of Jeff Lotta material. He's he was a master coin magician, and I got to meet him at several magic conventions in Las Vegas, and he's got a new book. This is called 52 Farewells by Jeff Lotta, and it's a new card magic book, and it's a hardcover book. And here's a quote from Bill Malone. I had the pleasure of watching Jeff handle cards. I have never forgot how fantastic these routines looked in his hands. His mastery was something truly special, and now thanks to this book, others can experience and learn from his genius. That's a quote from Bill Malone. So I haven't read that yet, but that is definitely something to look out for. I have some of Jeff Lotta's material that I do that I've even improved on. He showed me how to do the pass. He showed me some tips at a magic convention, and I remember everything he showed me. And also, I do his effect called Deadlier Than the Mail is one of my favorite effects. It's super, super visual. It goes along with the Vicious Ambitious card, and it's like an ambitious sandwich. And I have that in my products, my version of it, with full credit to him. Okay, the next product to look out for, this is more like a parlor or stage piece, and this is called Golf by Martin Lewis. Martin Lewis is, or was, one of our greatest magic creators. He created the rising pad used by Copperfield and many, many more things. I will be doing a full review on his a lot of his I have his book on a lot of his creations, and he is absolutely incredible. He was absolutely incredible. So this is a new stage magic piece. He says it's been one of the mainstays in my show for over 40 years. That at that time I've honed it to perfection. The golf theme sets it apart from the other egg bag routines, and the final production of a golf club adds a surprising climax that always brings enthusiastic applause. So this routine is practical, takes up very little space, so it packs small, plays big. It's bulletproof. The box contains the gaff plaid bag, a production golf club, a special ball, and a zipper bag to transport the club. There's also a link to downloadable instructions with live performances and video instructions. Um, so this is a very interesting piece. I'm going to do a full review on some of these things. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is new stuff coming out. So there's a lot of new Magic coming out. Even if you look at just the last week, I mean, they said there's more Magic specials. Like you look at Magic that's been on TV and stuff like that. There's been more Magic like in the last 5, 10 years than there has been in the entire history of Magic. Well, the same is true with the Magic products. There's so much stuff coming out that it's hard to keep up with it all, but I'm attempting to do that, and so I'm going to recommend to you some new things. So there's a new effect called Catch, and Catch is a new super visual coin magic. It's a coin gaff. It allows you to perform coin effects that look like real magic. It looks like CGI. It's that good. Ask yourself this simple question: if you had the power to vanish a coin from your hand, what would it look like if you could do it for real? Now keep that mental movie in your mind, and then go watch the trailer. See what I mean? There's no tells, no awkward movements, no uh, strange actions, etc. A coin is placed just legitimately on your empty palm. The fingers close around it for a brief moment, and then you open your hand, and the coin is truly gone. If you watch the trailers of this thing, it does look like CGI, but it's not. So I haven't done full reviews on all this stuff just yet, but there are some stuff. If I've done a full review, then I'll link it to here, because this is going to be a really big video here, because we're doing a lot of catch up stuff here, right? So that's a new one to check out. The next one is called Industrial Revolution by Jamie D. Grant. And that is a really cool thing where you change the picture on the box of the card. This is a really cool idea, really novel idea. The next one is called Pretty Penny by Michael John. And I do have that effect. It's probably to me one of the most visual coin and bottles that is definitely going into my routines. Another one that I like is by Kevin James called Perrier with a Twist. And then there's a lot of other stuff we'll talk about in other videos. But if you haven't seen Pretty Penny by Michael John, go check out the trailer and go get that. That's a really super visual coin and bottle effect. I mean, the coin rises up into the bottle, and visually, I mean, I don't know how to describe it. It's absolutely visual coin and bottle. Okay. Penny into a bottle. Next one is called Gas by Eric Tate. And I love the magnetized cards. I do have a couple of versions myself that I have done over the years. I've created my own gaff and then also ungaff versions as well, such as More Magic by the Hands, by Edward Victor. If you don't have that book, I include that in our gold level membership. What that is it's a magnetized cards. You have a pile of cards, and the way Eric does it is I really like the gimmick a lot. I would even give this a 10 actually, and I'm supposed to rate all these things. So let me back up. I haven't fully reviewed all of it, so the stuff that I reviewed, I will give. So Pretty Penny, I will give it a 10. Gasp, I'm going to give 10. If we back up, I haven't had time to. I give one card a 10. Quantum of Parture, I'd give a 10. Firefly a 10. Jeff Lotto, of course, is a 10. I mean, I can go through and make individual videos, is what I'm probably going to do on each of these things. There's so much to go over. So let's go back to it. Okay. Gas by Eric Tate. I'll give that a 10. And what it is you have a pile of cards, and you just breathe in, and the cards actually stick to your hand. And then when you lift them up, you can have it as a card revelation, face down or face up. And it's a suspension initially. Instead of a levitation, it's a suspension where you have a bunch of cards, they stick to your hand, and then you just at any point they can just release and drop to the table. You can do it as a card production, but if you haven't seen that, that's something definitely, for restaurant workers or for close up, strolling. This is a beautiful piece. It's going into my routines. The next one is Canon by David Regal. I haven't got a chance to fully review that. I've watched the trailer on that, but I'm just giving you the heads up on a lot of this. Eventually I will I will review all of it as well. Canon is a really cool effect by David Regal. Check that out. Next one, Vanishing Point by William Tyrrell. This is this new super visual effect, and you have 5 decks of cards, and instantly 4 decks vanish, leaving you with 1 deck. And I really like this idea. This is cool. Uh, so let me back up. I think I made a mistake because I'm going through a lot of this. Industrial Revolution by Jamie Grant. That's been out for a while. That's a jumbo version of the Matchbox Penetration. I like that. I'll give that a 9. The Permanent Record, I'll give an 8. This is by Ben Seidman, and this is where you manipulate the picture on the box. So these are just some heads up. Another general products I want to recommend are my mentor Alan Ackerman's new books, All In, Volume 1 and 2. I helped him develop a lot of these materials over the year. He's been my mentor since I'm 15. I will do a full review on that. Of course, the material I helped develop, so it's going to be a really awesome. It will be the best review because I helped. I mean, that's cocky and kind of biased, but I mean, Alan's, of course, my mentor, and he is one of the world's greatest card magicians. Next products I want to recommend is anything by Sal Piacente. Sal Piacente, when I used to manage a magic shop in Las Vegas many years ago, it was uh, it was uh, where Dixie Dooley had a show, and he next door was Sal Piacente. He was a pit boss at the Monte Carlo, and this was called the Boardwalk. This is a little divey casino, and there's a little magic shop in there. And I was in there for a time, and long story short, so Sal Picente showed me some stuff that I actually use now, and one of them is the ace cutting stuff. There's a lot of secret stuff I'm not going to talk about, but I'll just say if you want to see where I'm putting all this best stuff, it's into my products, the Master Magic Mentors, where I'm putting everything. But definitely his cutting aces, like his Scarney's aces and his version of cutting aces with no crimps, no breaks, no nothing. I mean, it's a lot of secret stuff in there. I recommend anything by Sal Piacente. His lectures, his products. He's got a lot of stuff he's put out, and he's also been on TV. Next product is a product by Bill Malone. It's called Malone Meets Marlowe, and he's done a really nice job on showing. Marlowe's work is very vast. He's got between 70 and 100 books by now. Last time I counted, I think it was over 80, but I'll have to do a current count because they keep coming out with books. And Wesley James has got some really awesome stuff with Marlowe books as well. But of course, my mentor is a Marlowe protege, and so is Bill Malone. But I recommend that. He shows a lot of Marlowe's best. I mean, there's a lot more, but he shows some really good stuff in that. That's an older product. Okay, next thing we're going to talk about in this video is upcoming magic conventions. Okay, the IBM, the International Brotherhood of Magicians Convention, is in Houston, Texas, on July 9th and 12th. The Blackpool Magic Convention in the UK, they just had that in February. We have Magic Live coming up August 3rd through 6th in Las Vegas, and there's many more. If you want to see my free magic convention guide, click on the link in the description below where I talk about all the magic conventions for the rest of 2025 and into 2026. And I have a guides and updates that I'm putting up on there. So if you want to keep up with what's going on. Um, Now, the last thing I want to talk about in this video is just a new movie called Now You See Me 3, which is coming out, and it's returning the cast members of Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, and Morgan Freeman. New additions to the cast include Ariana Greenblatt, Justice Smith, and Dominic Sessa, and Rosamund Pike. Now, Now You See Me, the first two was just released on the Netflix, and for the week between June 2nd and June 8th, which was just like, a little over a week ago. First installment debuted in second place on the global charts with 4.9 million views and 9.3 million hours viewed. Now You See Me 2 was also in the charts, but lower, taking over the eighth spot with 2.9 million views and 6.3 million hours viewed. So this Heist's franchise performance was exciting because the only territory where the films are available in the United States. On the domestic charts, Now You See Me was also in second place, but the sequel was higher in fifth place. The chart topper was so what that's about is the new movie is going to be coming out. I think they got a release date in November, and this is going to be very exciting. So if you like that, please like, okay, hit the like and subscribe to the channel. And then if you want to check out a new product where I'm putting all of my best magic, this is myself and my good friend Brian Smedley. Click on the link and check out the gold membership. And for this is for anybody, beginner, intermediate, advanced. If you want to start a new career in the art of magic as a professional magician, we can mentor you to do that. In here we have hundreds of video tutorials, and currently you get 85 bonus ebooks, including access to our private Facebook group. You get all of the magic scripts, you get training in magic marketing, and much more. So click on the link to check that out. Thank you very much. Keep it surreal.